Testing, testing, 1, 2. This is DJ Jungle Cat. Testing, testing. Hello, hello. Welcome to another day on the Den FM. This is the Den FM Daily, and today we're joined by none other than the man, Nate, owner of Rhyde Clothing. We'll get a little insight into him. Hope everyone's having an absolutely epic day. Oh, here he is. The man himself.
Yo!
Mate, how are we?
What's going on? Good, man. Good. Yourself?
You're in, are you South Australia?
Yeah, South Australia. Yep.
So we've had day-to-day, back-to-back days in South Oz.
Oh, unreal.
Not yesterday and you today. It's an absolute pleasure, mate. How are we? What's happening
Very
on the
good.
cards today?
What's that?
What have you been up to today? You look like you're in the studio.
Today, I'm going to Europe tomorrow. I've been packing and printing shirts in here before I go away. Yeah, so getting ready for that, which would be sweet.
Mate, Europe action. What's that on? Little holiday?
Yeah, fam holiday for 5 weeks, so
Can't
should be
complain
pretty
with
sweet.
that, mate.
Yes.
Living the
Play,
dream. Where are we going? What locations?
A lot of it I'm actually a bit unsure, but I know I'm definitely going to Prague first. I'm hitting up Croatia, Austria, and Germany, I believe.
Dream.
And then a few other places. It'll be good.
Yeah. Have you been over before?
I've never been, so it'll be a
Debut.
crazy experience.
He's making his debut. European action, baby.
You!
How good's that? Stoked.
So good, man.
So what's going on with the business? For those people that don't know, run them through it. What's going on down there at Rhyde Clothing?
Rhyde Clothing.
We've just had a
so-
rebrand, I understand. Is that right?
Yes, brand relaunch. So started this brand 3 years ago when I was in high school. I was 16 years old. Started a bit of a brand to represent sports while I was injured. And yes, I started a clothing brand because I wanted to stay in the scene of sport while I was still injured. And then, so I sort of went through high school with that, had a bit of fun, and now I'm outside of high school. I started shifting more into the adventure side of it. So now I've shifted the brand with that. And I tried to create a brand that inspired other people to go and have a go at doing something like, starting a business or just going after whatever you want. So I guess that's what the relaunch was about, trying to shape the brand to encourage people to have a go.
Yeah, man, that's unreal. So how's it progressed over the years? You obviously started just printing tees yourself, did you? Or
Yeah. So my first batch, I didn't print. I got like 30 printed they came from Melbourne. And then from there, I got really interested in doing your own. So then I sold off those 30 eventually. And then I taught myself how to print. I stuffed up so many on the lead up to where I am now. But yeah, it's all printed in here and it's slowly progressed throughout high school. And then I'm my second year out of high school now. So it's going very well.
So before you give us the decision about whether to just fully commit or not, give us a little tour of the of your room there. This is the zone. Give us the rundown. What's going on here?
So I've got all my shirts lined up along there.
Run us through them. What have we got there? Are they all tees?
These are all old designs, but
okay.
They're the ones. They're my first ever ones.
Yeah.
And then I've got just a bunch of business. That's where. Let's have a look. I do all my printing in this. That.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do it there. That's where I do my printing, one by one. One shirt at a time. I recently printed like 500s. That took so much of my time, but it's all worth it.
All worth it.
Just got to.
So it was obviously a pretty big decision to decide whether or not to just commit fully or look for other avenues. What was it that pushed you over the line?
So when I first started it, I was like, for 6 months, I was like, I don't know if I should have a go. It's a bit of a risk. I'm going to spend all my money. At the time I was working at Muchos, so I was like, oh no, I'm going to spend all my money. And then I got to a point where I was like, nah, got to do it. It's all I'm thinking about. And I was injured, so I had a lot of free time. Like, nah, stuff it, put all my money into it and just had a go. And pretty big risk. I didn't make much of the money back at the start.
Are we talking 3 years ago at the start, or?
Yeah, at the start, yeah.
Yeah. And now
Yes.
3 years down the track, we full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
Oh, baby.
Good.
That's what we like to hear. And you're a runner too, mate.
I am a runner as well, yes.
I
Love
noticed
it.
the cheeky little 3Ks just before you jumped on the live here. Is that right?
Yeah, just got myself amped up for the live chat by doing a run.
Yeah. Pumped it out. You got a little local track, do you? Or?
I do. I just went around my block, but yeah, I've been doing a lot more track running though.
Yeah.
But yeah, just went quick 3K around the block.
What's your distance of preference? Are you training up for anything or?
I am now. I'm training for 800 meter and 400 meter.
Oh, really? On the track?
Yeah, yeah. I
Do
was
you see
going
much
to do
of
like really
Joshy
long
Minot
ones.
around there?
No, he's in Adelaide. I'm 3 hours away from there.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm in the country.
do you have to head into Adelaide to race, do you, or you can train out there?
Yeah, yeah. When I train here locally and then I go there to race. Yeah.
Oh, okay, rightio. And how's it
Yeah.
going to work? Keeping fit on the road. We're going to take the running shoes. Did they make the bag? And 2, who's running the business when you're gone?
Well, here's what's going on. So when when I'm over in Europe, I'm going to try and run as much as I can, taking the runners over there.
Oh, the runners made it.
Yeah.
Mate,
Yes.
you've committed
And
now.
yeah, that's it. And then see if I can find some cool.
Strava entries.
Exactly. You have to keep up to date with that. And then with the business, I'm actually going offline for the 5 weeks, having a bit of break from social media.
Good on you,
And
man.
just yeah, I think
Take us
it'd
through
be a
that.
good break
Pretty
just to
taxing.
clear the mind. Yeah, it'd be sweet.
Yeah, be good to get offline, man. It's pretty taxing
Yeah.
on here, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Yes,
Yeah.
just go to Europe, do some running, and see how we go.
Yeah, and so what was the what brought on the relaunch? Was it purely for the just to kind of announce yourself as more of the adventure lifestyle kind of brand?
Yeah, I think because when I was doing it through high school, it was more like a bit of fun selling some t-shirts, and then I was slowly starting to do more like school talks and like talking to other kids about going after what they want to do, and then obviously meeting people like you at Rad Living and stuff. And then it really started shaping the brand around like I think more of a purposeful brand. I think it was more of like just for fun at high school, and then I was like, all right, how can I make this more of something that like stands for something?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's when I came up with all those cool quotes, put them on t-shirts, and I try and tell a story through the shirts rather than just say I'm a t-shirt brand sort of thing.
Yeah. All right. So give us an example here. Find a T with a quote and run us through it.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna grab it. This is Simple Joys. Here we go.
Simple
This
joy.
is the front of it.
Love it.
That's the front.
Baby, look at that.
That one at the last year, my life was getting so hectic. I was trying to do all these different things, and then I realized it wasn't making me happy. And I was like, then I just went for a run one day, and I was like, this is all I need to do to like feel good, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just running through quotes and they're like, oh yeah, like enjoy the simple things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Simple Joy is trying to encourage people to just, enjoy the little things you have around you rather than trying to always, finding all these meaningless things. Like just, do the one thing that makes you happy, do it every day and you'll be happy.
Oh mate, I love it. So what's that for you?
Every day, getting up for a run, speaking with, all the cool people I have around me, and just, yeah, enjoying where I am rather than being like, oh, I have to be here, I have to be there. Just, having fun where I am right now.
Enjoying the journey. One little
That's
step at
it.
a time, baby. Lay the foundation.
Enjoying the ride.
Yeah. I love it,
Yeah.
man. All right. Well, you got another one there? Maybe run us through another one. That was sweet.
Well, the one I'm wearing now. Follow your calling.
Is this your favourite one? Is that why it's on?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Follow your
So
calling.
came up with that one. I think that one was a bit inspired when going to the Rad Living events
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Hearing all those people's stories about how they sort of just went for it. They followed what they wanted to do. I guess that's what I tried to put into this logo, like by follow your calling, trying to just follow the feeling you're having going and just seeing what happens.
I love it, man. I love it. So good. So you coming up with all these sayings yourself?
Yeah. I just sort of sit there and come up with, just write down whatever I can, and then I'm like, oh, that one probably suits the best, and then try and create a design that goes with it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Bit of a creative genius, mate.
A little bit.
A little bit of licorice, all sorts. Hey, talk us through. I saw last year you also did a I don't know if you put on the event or you sponsored it, but you had it was like boat racing or something like that.
Yeah, the dinghy derby.
Derby,
yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. So yeah, this is where I live. It's a super small town compared to a lot of other places. And like this event every year happens, the dinghy derby. It's actually sponsored by Red Bull for like 3 years recently. And we had people internationally coming and racing in this little event that we have. So pretty much we're on the Murray River, and there's all these little creeks that run through it, and we jump in these small boats. We put a big motor on them and just run through these creeks as fast as we can. And then so me and my brother do it, and I got me and my mate made this little video to go with the event. Made some t-shirts to go with the event as well, and yeah, people come from around the world just to watch us race in our small town.
What? Wait, so you're an elite speedboat racer?
Well, I wouldn't say. I just hang out the front of the boat and my brother drives.
Oh, really? What's your role? Are you hanging onto the rope at the front of the boat and just trying to balance?
Yeah, pretty much. So when we go through the creeks, you have to go like really sharp corners. So I hang out the front of the boat to make sure that we can turn enough.
Yeah.
So I've got the stupid role, and my brother drives.
Oh, I love it, man. I love that you guys get behind stuff like that too. I saw the boat. You actually had like a logo on the boat as well, man. So cool.
Yep. Yes, it's a lot of fun. We actually sunk the boat in this year's event.
No way. Did you hit a tree or something?
Yeah, we went into the corner a bit too fast, and the boat spun out, hit a tree, and the boat sunk in like 5 seconds. So that was the day done, but a bit of an experience.
Back this year?
Yes, we'll be back.
Bigger, stronger, faster. What else is in store this year, mate? For all the Rhyde fans out there, what can they expect this year? I can see Maddie here, Maddie Roberts. I'm a sucker for a good T-shirt quote. So you look like you're something there.
So good. In store for this year, I think I just want to keep creating cool videos that inspire people and like to do with my T-shirt designs. I think that's the road I'm going down, is just coming up with creative ways to inspire people and come up with cool video ideas. I'm sure I'll get a bunch of new ideas while I'm traveling and I've got no social media. I'll be, but yeah, I try not to look too far ahead. Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty in store this year. But yeah, a lot more videos and storytelling, I think, with the brand.
It's a good place to draw inspiration from on the road, man.
That's it. I'm very keen.
Where else are you drawing inspiration from? So obviously when you're running and that, are you listening to podcasts? Or do you just zone out and tune into nature and your footsteps? Yeah.
I think, when I'm running, I like to have no music or anything and just sort of have a good think and clear the mind a bit. And that's when I think I get my best ideas, is when I'm just doing the things I love doing. So if I go for a skate or if I go for a run, I just have these ideas come to me. Yeah, rather than just sitting on a computer being like, oh, what should I do next?
Yeah, man. That's huge as well, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, just getting away, getting off the grid, just clearing the mind. Running is the key. Running is the answer.
100%. Yes. So,
and, mate, when we were at Rad Living, you didn't pack your running shoes there, mate.
No,
we could have put some K's in the bank together, but you packed your Vans and not the running shoes, so it's good to see them making the Europe backpack.
And I made sure they got in there. That was a rookie move.
Next year, mate. Next year.
That's it, next year. Yes.
All right, man.
For
Well,
sure.
thanks for the chat, and we'll let you get back to your packing. Thanks for tuning in.
Too easy, man.
We've come
Awesome.
into the world of Rhyde.
Thanks for having me on, bruv.
Safe
You!
travels, mate. All the best.
You too. See you, man.
Peace. Champ Nath Woodrow managed to squeeze in a little chat before his European expeditions. Thank you also for tuning in again. The Den FM Daily. We'll be back tomorrow for another installment of Den FM Daily. Peace out.